Good future millionaires, we back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Man, salute to everybody pulling up on me continuously every day to learn more about these markets, man. So we got a quick Saitama update. I wanted to do some TA just to let y'all know where we, what it's looking like right now. So first off, come join our private investment community on Facebook. We got over 5,000 active investors here. Private stock market game. Again, the name is Private Stock Market Game. Come join the Facebook group. We're sharing what I call my free 99 alerts, different plays. One of our members are up right now over $45,000 on a play that we called, a play that I called a little bit a couple months back. I do these plays often, man. Come tap in with the community, man. We're sharing, engaging with each other as well. Come follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco, same way the YouTube channel is spelled, and then follow me on Instagram as well. So that way, in case anything happens to the channel, that way you still have connections. But next, we got to come check out the chart real quick. So this is the same fib retracement that I had up since our last Saitama update. So remember, this was our swing low, as we can see here. So right around this range that we measure from to our swing high. So now all this is new on top of the chart. So now what did we have here? If y'all been following along my last videos, go watch my last 40 to 45 videos if you haven't, if you want to be brought to speed up on technical analysis, and you can be able to be a more informed investor. So what we see here is we're still holding this bullish trend. We see impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So we're, having some slight correction here. It looks like we want to trade sideways right here. So I told y'all this, one of the first things I do is identify the trend we're in. Then I like to throw out some support and resistance zones. So we grab our horizontal line. We can easily see right here we're finding some support. So we're on a 4-hour chart to get a more, mature look at what's going on with things. And you see our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles have all been held perfectly on the support with their real bodies. Now the wick or the shadow of this candle held that same support line with this wick. So this seems to be a strong support area, since we've been holding it. Yes, we tested, we tested moving down to this previous, remember, our old resistance, because remember, let me drop this line. This was a resistance right here at this point. Our old resistance area here becomes our new support area here. Notice that. Remember, old resistance become new support. So notice this was our resistance. We tested it, pushed back down to this retracement. We broke out. We pulled back down. Now you see we tested this area here again, but really we wanted to hold this here. We broke out again. I mean, not broke out, but had an impulse, and then a slight correction into trading sideways. Now, what this tells us right now is the market is indecisive. That means sellers and buyers are unsure of, which one wants to give up first, which one wants to, let go and, be pushed back and allow the price to move in their direction. So we have to look at a few different indicators. Now, we could adjust our Fibonacci retracement tool because we got new data, new highs on the chart now, and we can redo this. But without even having to do that, we could just determine where is smart money. Where is smart money at in this chart? If y'all should be able to identify this candle here as smart money, because this is called a demand zone. So if we pull out our rectangle, I'll draw this for you so you can see at the top of this candle to the bottom of this candle is called the real body. So what we're doing is trying to measure from the top to the bottom of that candle and drag it over just to see, what we have, what area, what zone we have here. So I know this is called a demand zone. Why do we call it that? Because at the top of an uptrend, we're looking for the downtrend to begin. So here's where the downtrend begins. Here's where it ended. This is where smart money said, nope, this is it. This is the bottom. We demand the price. We want it here. We'll buy it up all day right here. So we seen smart money stepped in. They tried to push it down, didn't work. Pushed it right back out. Tried to sell off, pushed into this demand zone. Notice how when it gets into this purple box or rectangle, it automatically pushes back up. Then now we're at a whole new, level now. Now we're holding the support up here. So this is what I want y'all to see. So notice how every time these wicks dip down in here. Notice how it was bought up ASAP back to this level. They tried to dip it down here, bought up ASAP back to this level. They tried to dip it down, bought up ASAP back to this level, and eventually they stopped trying to push it down. So right now it looks like the sellers are getting weak because the buyers are just buying up everything that they throw at them. Now, what we don't see right now is a lot of volume. I would definitely like to see some more volume coming in here, because if we don't have the volume, then no matter what we want to happen, you know, it doesn't mean it will happen. So let's pull out another tool. Let's grab our RSI to see our relative strength index. So we can see our RSI is trading sideways right now. We are about at about that 55 level. Let's also grab our MACD. Our MACD stands for moving average convergence divergence. So let's see. Okay. So now let's do some trend lines. So y'all know I like to see where it first broke. You know, at first, get a couple key areas down pat here. So now we you know, throw some lines on there, some trend lines, and see, you know, what do we start to see forming. So we can see a wedge, you know, trying to form here. So we got a wedge forming here. So we're looking like we want to see a breakout somewhere, you know, once we see this, you know, the price start to, you know, move into this corner right here of this, basically this wedge. Once the price moves into here, it might trade sideways. It actually might pull down a little bit and, you know, start to scare people a little bit. Honestly, it's so bullish, it doesn't want to go down, but it might have to fake some people out. It might have to, you know, trick some people out of their position. So, I'm seeing a breakout to potentially, let's see. Yeah, Feg is excuse me, not Feg, Saitama. Saitama is looking like, I just did a I just called, so for y'all that are part of my Discord, y'all just caught that alert for free. I called Feg right now for my Discord members. But Saitama is looking like it wants to break out and eat a zero right here. So now there might be some psychological barriers, of course, around this 9.5 range to retest that range. But if Saitama can break through, just about that 9.2, 9.3 range. Now you have to remember, none of this is 100% accurate, because technical analysis is just allowing you to determine what's likely to happen, not what's guaranteed to happen. So we're just interpreting this data, seeing what we can see to just, make better informed decisions. Nobody can do this 100% accurate. If they could, we would have the world's first trillionaire already, because they would simply keep rinse, wash, and repeating this process if they understood how to do it 100%. So all this different information can be different depending on where you learned it, what books you read, what where you got the information from. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, this is looking really good. I definitely loaded up today. I'll be honest, y'all. I bought more today. So you can connect the dots on that. But yes, I see this eating a zero soon. We got a psychological barrier here at this 90, just under the 90, just about the 93 range. If we can break that, things will be looking good, and it's already looking like it wants to happen. So just stay down for the come up. I will be at the Saitama event. Shout out to Jake Gagan. Salute to the entire wolf pack, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. So that's a price prediction on this one, man. Now stay tuned. My technical analysis is on fire. Go back to my shibainu videos, and y'all will be able to see that. I'm really calling these plays like Madden, man, for real. So now that's best case scenario, of course. Now this is so bullish. The team behind this is so valid that, this is only going to go up. This is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence, do your own research, ask the team questions, never risk more than you're willing to lose. Crypto is highly volatile. We could be seeing swings between 60 to 80%, but, always remember, just don't put in more than you're willing to lose. So that way, if you see a dip, it doesn't affect you, emotionally, and you could, hold your position without getting, tricked out of your spot. So the 8-1 range as well is a strong area that we got to get through. So remember this. Yes, I'm calling out Saitama will eat a zero, but we have to get through a few key areas first. We have to get through this 8-2 range, and we have to get through this 9-3 range. Now the 8-2 range is significant because look at here. You seen when we hit this point last time, we started to see sell-off. We started to see supply. So let me do supply zone as well so y'all can understand this. So now we'll make a mark from the top of that one all the way across to the bottom. Now notice how this candle here starts that sell-off. Every time the price moves into this, it wants to sell off and push back down. So you notice we were here, supply zone, it pushed off, we pushed up here. As soon as it made into the supply zone, we start to see the price start to taper off. It didn't want to push through there. But what do we see happening? It's holding here, and buyers are continuing to push this up. So once the sellers get weak enough, the buyers will eventually bulldoze them over and continue to push the price up. So we can do this. Let's go. This is not financial advice, but this is, this would not be the worst spot to add to your position. So we can also see we're trading right, within these supply zones, demand zones. The price will want to hover between here, but you see we're hugging this upper level of the supply zone more than we are hanging around down here. So most likely this is a bullish signal that, the bears are keeping the price pinned up here to the top. They won't let the sellers, continue to run it all the way down where the sellers are trying to get back to this support level. Now, if you could catch a dip here at this support level, that would be excellent. But we got to look, our previous highs become our new supports. So this previous high is now a support here, which we see with the wicks wicking down or the shadows going down. They find support here, and it bounces right back up to push the price up here. Remember, green candles open at the bottom, close at the top. Red candles open at the top, close at the bottom. So that's how you can see how the price is actually moving. So if we see a pullback, I can see it holding at that 68 range, because we see a lot of resistance right there with these two candles on the 4-hour. So about that 68 range, if we see it further than that, then potentially right here where we see our previous resistance and now our new support here, and also some resistance in this area. So I believe we'll fall right around this, 62.55 range if we don't hold here at the 68.47 range. Those are worst case scenarios. Now, ultimate worst case scenario is it finding support. I don't see this happening at all, but just showing y'all. And these are not the key ranges either, because remember, I use this retracement tool for this last analysis here. I just wanted to leave it up so that way y'all can see live technical analysis and how I'm determining where the price is likely to retrace to or break out to. This is fire information. This is course level information. Matter of fact, if y'all are interested in taking your investing, trading to the next level and you're serious about this, tap in with me to get my technical analysis course. I allowed the first 50 people to get it for 50% off the floor price. Those seats flew ASAP. They were gone right away. Now I'm allowing the next 50 people to get the price at the floor price before the course more than doubles. The value is there. You definitely want to learn how to do this information on yourself. You can use this for stocks, crypto, commodities, options trading, anything that basically has a chart and candles. You'll know how to perform technical analysis, so that way you can make a better informed investing decision. So those are our two areas on the bottom. Let's see. And we got our breakout to the top. We got key resistance areas though. We got a resistance here at that 81.24. Now remember, this is not exactly accurate, but I'm just trying to give y'all point it out to y'all so y'all can start to see this. And then after that, we can test these areas, the 8.9 or 9.2, and then we'll test eating a 0. But you always know the 9 is a psychological barrier before, the 999 or whatever, right before eating that 0. Eating at 0, my bad. But that's all we got for this one, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Tap in with me via email if you would like to get the course ASAP. If you have more than $1,000 invested into cryptocurrency and you do not have this course, you are selling yourself short, man. You need swimming lessons before you know how to swim, or else you just out there, doggy pedaling, man. Tap in with me. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We are out.